No means no, William. This isn't the Neverland Ranch. Don't worry. Nothing bad's gonna happen, right? Oh. It seems it already has. Look at that big black mass curdling around your brain.
Hello, and welcome to another special episode of Superhero Club, your go-to show all about comic book-inspired original series on Prime Video. I'm your host, Stephanie Williams. Before we get too far in, if you want more superhero content like this, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the Prime Video channel. Today, we're spotlighting some of the new characters introduced in Season 4 of The Boys. We'll cover who they are and what kinds of powers these suits have. We'll also cover their impact on an action-packed season full of drama and plenty of plot twists. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Sister Sage, a name given to her by Vought because they wanted to add a racial qualifier for her, makes her debut in episode 1 of season 4 as a character of intrigue. Now down to 3 active members, the 7 are looking for new additions. Sage's name is mentioned during a meeting as one of the potential suits for the 7. A-Train, the first to voice his opinion, doesn't want her joining due to past annoyances from their time together in the Teenage Kicks superhero team. Described as the smartest person on Earth, Sage's introduction grabs Homelander's attention and his interest, leading him to pay her a visit. A strategic genius with a blunt demeanor, Sage initially has no interest in joining the 7. However, Homelander's offer to help her put her plans into motion changes her mind, aligning with his twisted ambitions. She agrees to join the 7 as Homelander's advisor, and her impact is immediate. She orchestrates a riot between the Starlighters and the Homelanders, coinciding with Homelander's verdict of not guilty for a man's death that happened at the end of Season 3. Sage then changes the dynamics of the 7's meetings by openly disagreeing with Homelander, something A-Train, the Deep, and Black Noir would never do. She also influences the Deep to change the way he allows Ashley to speak to him. She starts a purely physical relationship with him after lobotomizing herself. Sage is also responsible for inviting Firecracker to join the 7. More on her in a sec. As the season progresses, Sage uses her intelligence to further Homelander's agenda until she is dismissed from the 7 due to a mole derailing her plans. However, by the season's end, Sage's intelligence shines through as she accomplishes step 1 of her grand plans, and Homelander gains the control he desires. In episode 1, Firecracker makes her brief debut, but in episode 2, Sage offers her a chance to join the 7. Firecracker is one of the premier guests of TrueCon. Firecracker is a right-wing American YouTuber, author, and political activist leading the alt-suit movement. Firecracker is responsible for spreading outlandish conspiracy theories related to Starlight and has a deep hatred for her, dating back to their days on the pageant circuit. Sage gives Firecracker a test to kill members of the 7 who were stalking Sage and her whereabouts. Even though Firecracker doesn't defeat them, she is still given the opportunity to join the 7. Initially appearing as a gun-loving suit with the power to produce sparks, Firecracker surprises everyone with strategic plans they had no idea she was capable of. As the season unfolds, she unveils a cunning side that even impresses Sage. Her calculated move to win over Homelander involves producing his favorite drink, breast milk, and she does that by taking drugs. This audacious act not only allows her to replace Sage as Homelander's advisor, but also showcases her intelligence and determination, even though her plans don't go as expected. Black Noir isn't a new character, but the person wearing the suit is new. The last time we saw Noir, he was killed by Homelander in the Season 3 finale. Season 4 begins with a new individual in the suit who has a different personality. The new Noir talks and is constantly asking people for directions and motivations. Unlike his predecessor, this Noir doesn't enjoy killing, but eventually he becomes more like the previous Noir by the season finale. The new Noir has the ability to fly, but he also suffers from narcolepsy, which makes him less efficient than the previous Noir, known for being a highly effective killing machine. However, he does share a similarity with the previous Noir, as they both had big dreams of going to Hollywood. Tek Knight has been mentioned by name a few times during the first 3 seasons of The Boys. He made his physical debut in Gen V as a minor antagonist and carried that energy into his first on-screen appearance in The Boys Season 4, Episode 6. Tek Knight is a renowned superhero detective and a graduate of Godolphin University. Tek Knight also has a thing for having sex with inanimate objects, once ruining the appeal of eating bagels for everyone. Tek Knight is also extremely wealthy and owns several prisons across the United States. His involvement in the private prison sector makes him a valuable asset to Sage's plans, as they want to utilize his prisons as internment camps for Starlighters and anyone else who dares to defy them once they take over the government. Tek Knight has a history with Ashley, and they have similar interests in bedroom play. It's Tek Knight's BDSM desires that ultimately end up leading to his demise. In the first episode of season 4, Joe Kessler, a former CIA soldier, is introduced, and it is revealed that his past is connected to Butcher's. Initially, Joe's actions appear to be in line with Butcher's wishes to get rid of all soups. However, as the season progresses, their notable similarities become more apparent, culminating in a surprising revelation in the 6th episode, that Joe is just a creation of Butcher's imagination, a product of Butcher's tumor-afflicted mind. Kessler was someone Butcher abandoned to die during a mission they embarked on together in their days as soldiers. Even though he exists only in Butcher's mind, it doesn't diminish his impact on Butcher, who ultimately gives in to Kessler's desires, which are actually Butcher's own desires. And that concludes this special episode of Superhero Club. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm your host, Stephanie Williams. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more episodes of Superhero Club. And remember, you can check out all 4 seasons of The Boys on Prime Video.